going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, family. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me clearly. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone in the building. Salute to everyone that's in the building. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. So start off by doing what's free, like we do here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Do what's free, y'all. Do what's free. Do what's free. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Go ahead and do what's free. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Share today's show. Share today's show. Make sure you like today's show as well. The donation links are going across the screen at any time you would like to donate to the show. The links are going across the screen. The links are going across the screen. So don't hesitate to donate, y'all. The links are open. The super chat is open as well. If you would like to drop a super chat, you would like me to address your comment, go ahead and hit the super chat. Salute to all the visionaries in the building. Shout out to my lovely mods for always coming through and holding down the chat. Let's see who's in the building, and then we're going to get into today's show. It's Friday. I won't be that long, but we have to talk about this, man. So make sure y'all support today's show. Make sure y'all support today's show. Make sure y'all support today's show, y'all. The links are going across the screen. Let's see who's in the building. Shout out to my man Mark. Shout out to Mark. What up, Mark? Peace to you, brother. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. What's good, Boot Camp? Salute, salute. Salute to my brother Dale Diddy in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my bro Zuma Duma. What's good, my brother? What's going on? Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you in the building. Glad you're able to catch me live. Salute to you. What up, Cuzzo? Shout out to Cuzzo on the check-in. Salute, 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 salute. Appreciate the support. What up, Golden Child? Salute, salute. Hope all is well, bro. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole, House of Love on the check-in. Salute to you. Salute to you. I appreciate your support. Always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to you, Classy Creole. Shout out to the House of Love. Salute, salute to y'all. Shout out to my man Cleveland. What up, Cleveland? Salute. What's up, Cynical One? How you doing? Shout out to Cynical One. Shout out to my man Handling. What up, Handling? See who else up in the building. Shout out to Stingray Cool. What up, Stingray? Salute. Shout out to Let Me Put the Tip in the building. Salute, salute, bro. Appreciate you, Stingray. Appreciate your support, bro. Absolutely. Hit that like button on the way in, man. Do what's free. Likes and shares are free. Do what's free, y'all. Shout out to my man Hubert, man. Salute, salute. Shout out to my brother Hubert. He says it's ironic that this happened when this whole week you've been talking about the disconnect between the two generations. Absolutely, my brother. This is why I have to speak on this. This is why I have to speak on it. This is why I have to speak on it. Because we've been talking about this the whole week. We've been going over this. And it's interesting how this happens. That's why we talking about it, bro. Shout out to my man Hubert. Salute to my comrade, the Book of Ronan on the checking. Salute. Salute, my brother. Hey, Brownie, how you doing? How you doing, young lady? Salute. You know me, man. I just be cooling, just cooling. Shout out to my man, Free My Grandma. What up, Free My Grandma? Salute, salute, my brother. Salute. Shout out to my man, Club Fortune. What up, Club Fortune? He said, salute all time to Cook the rapper who has never won a rat beef and makes light-skinned people look bad. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about this today, man. We have to. Shout out to my man, Club Fortune in the building. Make sure I didn't miss anyone, man. Hey, Miss Queena. Shout out to Miss Queena. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Appreciate your support. As always, Miss Queena. Glad you're here. It's Friday. Glad you're here. Glad you're able to catch us live today. I'm good, Cynical One. I'm holding it down, maintaining. Shout out to Eternity. Salute. Salute, Eternity. All praises due to the Most High. Most factual, my brother. Big facts. Hey, Miss Rain and Woman. Shout out to you, Miss Rain and Woman. Yes, y'all are in here in full force. My lovely mods always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to you, Miss Rain and Woman. Yes, y'all are in the building, holding down the Chizat. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to OG. What up, OG? He says, salute to the chat. Great guidance, DS1. Yes, sir. Salute. Shout out to my man Bob. What up, Bob? Salute. He says, salute to everyone working so I can't interact. No doubt, my brother. Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to Cuzzo on the check-in. What up, Cuzzo? Salute, salute. Shout out to my man, Mr. D on the pull-up. What up, Mr. D? Salute, salute. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Good afternoon, Jasmine. Y'all see, because y'all been in here this whole week, we've been talking about the Gen Zs and the disconnect between the two generations. And look what happens. Look what happens. So we have to talk about this today. Make sure y'all do what's free. Make sure y'all also support the show. The links are going across the screen. Support the show, y'all. Go ahead and support the show. Shout out to everyone. What's good, Garrison? Salute. Salute to you. Y'all see today's show, man. We definitely have to talk about this. We definitely have to talk about this. Because once again, here we go again with Gen X disrespecting the youth. Here we go again, disrespecting the youth. And I'm trying to understand what is wrong with y'all. I'm talking to the Gen Xers. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all need to get that chip off y'all shoulders. Don't nobody owe you shit because you decided to have children when you was unprepared in life. Man, we're going to talk about this shit today. We're going to talk about this. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Shout out to my brother, Free My Grandma. Appreciate you, bro. He said, do what's free. Like, comment, and subscribe. Facts, bro. Salute. Shout out to my brother, Free My Grandma, for that super chat. We're going to talk about this today, man. Why does the hate for the youth always come from y'all. Gen Xers. Why does the slights for the younger generations come from y'all? This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it. I got to ask them that, Club Fortune. Shout out to my man Bucket. I got to ask that. Cuzzo says, nah, cuz it's not disrespecting the youth, it's disrespecting the actions. That's bullshit, Cuzzo. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. Because when the boomers was checking y'all wasn't saying that shit. When the boomers was checking y'all generation, it wasn't that, oh, they checking our actions. See, I don't want to hear that shit once y'all start getting older and y'all want to use the same cop-outs that them old niggas used on us and used on y'all. This is where the problem, this where the disconnect comes. Because I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Because y'all niggas wasn't listening to the older generation either. Them old niggas couldn't tell y'all nothing neither. So now, when you start getting up there in age, don't start saying, oh, well, I don't want to hear that. Because what that demonstrates is y'all becoming them same old niggas. But at the same time, y'all want to have sex with young women. So y'all want to shit on the young men, but fuck all the young women. So y'all want to disrespect the actions of the youth, but then fuck the young girls who act the same way. And then when they don't want to fuck y'all old niggas, then they 304s. Then they need to go in the house. Then they need to put some clothes on. We not going for that, cuzzo. We talk reality over here. We not talking internet. Over here, we keep it raw and uncut. We talking what's real, what we see and what we always saw. We not going for that. Because when y'all want to fuck them young hoes, it ain't about no action. It ain't about what they doing outside. I don't want to hear that. We not doing that. Keep it 1,000. When y'all old niggas is gambling with them young niggas, it ain't about their actions. When y'all buying weed, crack, lean, pills, and all that shit off these young niggas, it ain't about their actions. It ain't about their actions as long as y'all benefiting from these young niggas. But then when y'all not able to benefit, now y'all call yourselves being big homies and trying to look out for us. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't going for that. We not going for that, cuzzo. You know that already. We ain't doing that. That's cap. That's cap. We not doing that. Because you can't say every time a new generation of children is born in our family that they the fucking future, but you don't even respect them. You don't even uplift them. You always got something negative to say about them. But this the same kid, y'all done went to the baby shower, y'all done watched the little boy grow up, all this type of shit. As soon as he get a certain age, now he ain't shit. Now you need to pull your pants up. Now you need to watch your mouth, little stupid nigga. What? This is what's going on. You same old niggas that watch the young niggas grow up. When they grow up, Now y'all hate us. See, you know why I'm passionate about this, cuzzo? Because I'm a millennial. We went through that shit. We went through that shit. Niggas denying us access to shit, holding us back because they don't want niggas to shine. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is why our generation, the millennials, is the only generation that Gen Z and the rest of the generations are going to be able to relate to. We're the only ones. Yes, history's repeating itself, and we're the generation that has to stop it. The millennials. Us. Because we the only generation that fought against the shit. Everybody else took the programming and then got mad. I'm sick of you Gen X niggas disrespecting the youth. Do y'all understand y'all are disrespecting y'all children? Do y'all understand y'all are disrespecting y'all children? Y'all are disrespecting y'all children's friends. Stupid ass nigga. And I know some of y'all not gonna like this. Oh, here go DS1 again. DS1 doing what? Checking you sucker niggas? Because that's what needs to happen. If you ain't got nothing good to say about the youth, just shut up. Don't even talk about it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, it shouldn't concern you no way. You an older nigga. So it shouldn't concern you anyway. You already went through the type of shit that they going through. So if you ain't got no way to help them or give them any advice, just shut up. Just shut up. And I keep saying that, and I'm going to keep saying it. Because everything that come out you Gen X dudes' mouths about the youth is negative. It's negative. He says, you know what? I went through all that. That's why I can relate to any generation. Most of them were ignorant, cuzzo. Most of them were ignorant. Most of them were. The majority of them were. And they still are to this day. And now that we're grown, we can't make excuses for them. See, that's the problem. That's why shit won't change. Because there's this unwritten rule in black families that the next generation make excuses for the ones before for why shit is fucked up. And what that does is that breeds a level of complacency where the following generation, whenever they fuck up, you know what they say? Oh, well, that's just part of life. You know, we all mess up. You know, this is just how things go. You know, life ain't perfect. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. You start hearing shit like that your whole life. Your whole fucking life. You're wondering why you subjected to some bullshit and all the people in your family is telling you, oh, it's just life. It's just life. You know, you can't change it. It's just life. So this is the answer you have for the future. It's just life. So that just proves how many generations are not prepared for life. But nobody wants to talk about that part, because that part we just need to skip over because we don't want to blame nobody for shit. But y'all old people, right? Y'all old battle axe. Notice what I'm saying? Not elders, because elders use wisdom. Elders don't talk down on the youth. They speak life into the youth. So I'm talking about you old battle axe, right? All y'all have done your whole life was try to maintain a little bit of shit y'all had and a little bit of shit that y'all accumulated by keeping the youth down. How you think them old niggas on the block kept their money right? Who was hustling? How you think they kept their money right? Because they kept young niggas up under them hustling for nothing. These niggas was hustling to eat and to buy sneakers and shit. That's how that old nigga could come through with the Bentley. Because of what he did to the youth. See, nobody talk about that part. Nobody talk about that. Nobody talking about that's why he got the 600 Benz. Because all them young niggas who still sitting in fucking jail right now is why he in that car. These old sap suckers. And then they come back through the hood. we outside. Yeah, we outside. But them young boys who you said was the future is inside the prison where you used to be. See, I know what's going on. See, this is why I'm not with all that giving the benefit of the doubt shit, because I know what the game is. You old niggas is switching places with the youth. You're helping send the young niggas to prison while you be outside in your Bentley. Acting like the young nigga. 50 years old, talking about we outside. We outside. Oh, Louis, we outside at 50. And the young niggas in jail. Trying to survive getting killed. They switch places with you niggas. See, I know what you niggas done did. Y'all don't want us to call it out. Because then when you call it out, oh, he hating. Oh, he don't know what he talk. Nigga, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Please, stop it. Stop it, homie. Stop think. This is another thing. Y'all gotta stop getting on this internet and believing that y'all was the only people a part of something and know about something and all that. Y'all gotta stop that shit. See, because Joe Budden is the same type of nigga. He's the same type of nigga. He's threatened by young men. He's threatened by them. He's just like them same old niggas who hates change because they know they wouldn't be a part of it. Joe Budden has a history. Joe Budden has a history. A history of trying to not just trying, but going out of his way to literally fuck with young dudes' careers. Joe Budden has went out of his way to use his voice to shit on younger artists. He started when he was at Complex. He started it there when he did it to Little Yachty. Y'all don't remember that? He attacked Yachty. And this the type of music he made. This is a pattern. This is something that constantly goes on. Especially by guys like Joe Budden. He started out dissing Yachty first. Then, remember, he got into the beef with the Migos. Then the Migos was going to beat his ass because when they responded to him, he then tried to get tough like a lot of you old niggas like to do. You think you gonna flex up and you think you gonna do that until they catch you somewhere and you get deflated. That's what was getting ready to happen to Joe Budden. They was getting ready to beat his little punk ass for running his mouth, talking tough, forgetting, because this is the problem with you old niggas. You forget that you talking to other grown men. This is what you old niggas forget when you open in your mouth. It doesn't matter if he's 21, 22. That's a grown-ass man. Watch your mouth, nigga. Watch your mouth. What makes you think you can talk to another grown man that way? So what if he not 45 or 48? That's a grown man. What makes y'all think y'all can talk to grown men this way? Y'all not talking to children. Y'all talking to other grown-ups. Grown-ass men. A lot of these Gen Zs got children. Y'all need to watch y'all fucking mouth. And it's because y'all grew up in a time where y'all niggas thought y'all could run around and step on other men. See, that's not going to happen as time go on. You see that? That's not going to happen, bro. You're going to watch your mouth or your teeth going to get put in your pocket. And that's not a threat. It's going to happen on sight. Ask Joe Budden. Ask Joe Budden. Remember Joe Budden got into the beef with them Wu-Tang dudes with Ice Water talking shit about Raekwon. And that's a dude that's from his same generation. And what happened to Joe Budden? They beat his ass. They whooped his ass. He got beat up. He thought it was sweet till he stop. After he already got punched to the floor. Running your mouth because you have no respect. What is up with you Gen Xers and the lack of respect that you have? Why y'all don't got no respect? Why does it take y'all to be assaulted for y'all to show some fucking respect? Because that's what it seemed like. Because it's even like that on YouTube with you Gen X men. Y'all get on here and be talking all this tough shit to young dudes. And then when it's about to go there, then you get quiet. Then you don't want to show up nowhere. But y'all be forgetting y'all talking to other men. What is the problem in y'all disrespect and y'all disdain for the youth? Where does this level of disdain come from? This is what I want to know. This level of disdain that y'all have. This dude, Joe Budden's been attacking young black men since this man got a chance to open his mouth outside of the goddamn booth. Since Joe Budden was able to be recognized for his skill of speaking, he has literally been on a tirade attacking young black men. Y'all don't find that to be crazy? Huh? He only attacks the young dudes. Why nobody say nothing about this? And he's been doing it from the beginning. He started it on Complex when he attacked the freshman cover. This started back at Complex, Young Academics. He dissed the whole Complex cover, said none of them will have a career. Now every one of them have a better career than him. And the one that he gave props to ended up getting killed. Triple X, XXXTentacion. Everybody else is doing awesome. What are you doing, Joe? You doing what them old niggas do in the hood. Sit on a porch with a goddamn beer and talk about every fucking body. That's what you doing, Joe. You sitting on your porch, your podcast, disparaging young men in the industry where you were suppressed. You see what I'm talking about these old battle act niggas? They just haters because you didn't get your fair shape. So now you gonna make sure these young boys have a hard time because you did. That's that old setback nigga shit. I've been telling y'all this for years. That's that old setback nigga thinking, because that's how they able to skim money off the top, by making you think you ain't good enough and you got to keep putting in all this work. And this is how they get to skim money. This is old battle act shit. Old sap sucker shit. Because they don't got no skills. This is that whack 100 type of shit. This shit got to be called out because it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Because y'all always wonder why. Oh man, they don't respect the older generation. Because you don't respect us. I don't owe you respect, nigga. Respect is earned. If you don't respect me, I don't have to respect you. I don't care if you 70 years old. You're not an elder, you're an older. See, elders respect the youth because elders help cultivate and develop the youth. So they don't have time to be sitting here disparaging them. But see, an old nigga, right? Or old setback nigga, he's designed to hold back the youth. He's designed to continue to push the rhetoric that destroyed him onto the next. This is the difference between olders and elders. So if you're listening to the playback, understand the difference. When you were young, didn't we have to define words? Go and look up the definition between older and elder. Everybody who's older isn't an elder. This is what we need to differentiate in the black community. I don't have to respect no old porch sitting ass nigga who don't have nothing good to offer nobody. I don't have to respect you. Because you don't carry yourself with respect. I respect elders. That's who I respect. I respect my elders. I was taught to respect my elders, not my olders. You come off out your mouth, flying off at your mouth at me, oh, you're going to get what you're looking for. It don't matter if you're 50. I'm a grown-ass man, too. Watch your mouth, ma'am. Watch your mouth, sir. It's called respect. Okay? So just like you feel like you're warranted respect, I feel the same. So the moment you disrespect me, you will be disrespected. Period. I don't have to worry about that with elders because elders don't carry themselves with disrespect. Elders don't come out their mouth and say, oh, you young niggas ain't shit. See that? Elders don't do that. Elders don't come out and challenge young men. Oh, I bet you I could do more for your woman than you. Elders don't talk like that. See, elders don't talk like that. Joe Budden's gonna be an old sap his whole life, an old hating ass nigga. And when he get older, his children not gonna want to be around him. This is you see these type of niggas right here on the internet. Their kids don't want to be around them. They get a certain age because they old saps. They miserable. You niggas so goddamn miserable, you can't speak life into a plant. You can't make a plant grow, nigga. You so negative. You so condescending. You can't make a plant grow. Why you think nobody want to be around Joe? Why you think Joe don't hang out with, why you think he don't have no rap friends no more? He betrayed everyone because he's a miserable nigga. And if you look at a lot of these old battle acts, and you look at their life, a lot of these old hating ass niggas, they don't have no friends. All they friends stop fucking with them and cut them off. They have no girlfriend nor no wife. Their children don't hang out with them and come see them. Their children use them as a wallet. Because these are old hating niggas. Joe Buttons. That's why I'm going to start calling y'all. Joe Budden. Old hating niggas. Old and hating. Always got something negative to say. Shout out to Celine. Thank you, Celine. Appreciate that super chat. She says, preach, I'm on whatever you on. Don't matter the age. Exactly. Exactly. Complete pagans. OG, complete pagans. What's up, young Reyes? I see you in the building. Shout out to Cuzzo. Appreciate that super sticker, Cuzzo. Salute. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy. He says, answer. In the 90s, Gen X was a part of the cultural switch that was sparked by technology as teenagers and young adults. We didn't adjust accordingly and capitalize earlier. Gen X is jealous of Gen Z. Absolutely. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy. Salute, my brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. When the job of the elders is to encourage the youth so we can add things to society that y'all couldn't. So later on in life, y'all can see things in the world. This is why they say children are the future. Because we are supposed to build the things in our life when you become a great grandfather that you see in the world. You see? But y'all trying to stop that shit. Why? You destroying yourself. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, we understand that every generation that fought for something didn't get everything that they fought for. But history is supposed to show what? The fact that we made an effort and made steps toward change. This is why every generation is supposed to add on. You see? So the civil rights fought for what they fought for and died. They done their job. Okay? We can't expect them to have computer labs back then. We couldn't expect them to have all of this money and all of this capital back then. But guess whose job it is now to do that? The current generation. But it was the generations before who was supposed to set a blueprint and a legacy that we can follow. And y'all are supposed to help us develop so we can follow that plan. See, the previous generations, y'all are mad because y'all didn't get a bunch of materialistic bullshit that don't matter no more. Because y'all didn't have a chance to be rappers. Because y'all didn't have a chance to go be the fly niggas. And man, that shit don't matter no more. That's what y'all mad at. That's what y'all jealous about. Because these young niggas is driving Bentleys at 17. Your ass had a Bonneville. That's what y'all jealous about. Materialistic, goofy shit. Y'all not looking at what these young men and these young women are accomplishing in the world and the changes that's being made. That's what y'all supposed to be looking at as older generations. How is the world going to get better? Okay, so being that my son and my daughter's generation contributed to this in the world, I know when my grandson or my granddaughter grow up, shit won't be as hard as it was for me. Why y'all don't look at things like that? Y'all supposed to be elders. Why y'all have a selfish, this is the problem with Gen X. Y'all are very selfish. Y'all think somebody owe y'all some shit because y'all didn't get it. And a lot of y'all have that. Oh, well, I grew up hard. I grew up in the group home. I grew up in the shelter. I grew up in the streets. Nigga, where you think Gen Z growing up at? What are you talking about? Nobody want to hear that. That's part of life, nigga. Nobody want to hear that because these young boys growing up in the street too. So what you talking about? These young boys' mamas are strung out on crack too. So what you talking about? They raising themselves too. So what you talking about? You ain't making no fucking point. You complaining. You complaining, nigga. Stop lying. Oh, these young boys, their parents do everything. No, they don't. No, they don't. Fuck is you talking about, man? They mamas is on drugs and whores. What are you talking about? Ain't nothing changed. You just mad because you ain't become what you wanted to become in the world. You ain't have a choice to wear Guess every day. Shut up, man. You ain't get a chance to go to the NBA because you had to hustle and take care of mama. What you think these young boys doing? Why you think these young boys drill rapping and trying to get record deals? And getting raped in contracts because they trying to get their mama into a rehab so she could stop, so she could get off fentanyl. Nigga. That's why they going to get record deals and signing record deals for 10 years and getting $15,000, $20,000, $40,000 advance. And then they in a contract for the next 10 years. And we don't even know if hip hop is going to be here or drill rap. Why do you think they signing deals? So they could take care of their mama, nigga. Just like you sold crack and couldn't become a basketball player. Yeah, they basketball dreams was interrupted because rap was faster money. They had to eat. Their mamas took all their money and was smoking crack in the house. They had to feed their little brothers and sisters. You know the same shit you used to have to do, nigga? These Gen Zs are doing it too. This is why I be telling y'all, shut up, because y'all don't know what be going on. They doing the same thing. Taking care of their little brother, taking care of their little sister, because mama on drugs. It wasn't just the Gen Xers. Oh, you from Gen X, you understand. Nigga, we all understand trouble. We all understand trauma and struggle. Stop acting like that shit was just allocated to y'all generation. Stop that diva ass shit. Y'all be acting like divas. Or ain't nobody been through what we been through. We a special kind. Gen X. What? What? So the Y2, we from Y2K. We the Y2K kids, the millennials. So we not special. Generation Z. So they not special. The ones that came after us, the millennials, so they not special. They not special, right? Because the generation after the millennials, I don't know that generation name. Y'all just put me on the Generation Alpha yesterday, right? Do y'all know that the generation right after us, because anime started with the millennials. Anime started with us. Pokemon, that started with us. That's anime. Dragon Ball Z, that's anime. That started with us. That shit started with us. You Gen X's ain't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. We did. That started with us. We started anime. But who made it a popular culture to everybody? The generation after us. The generation after us. They the ones took it to a whole next level. So they don't deserve no respect. This is how you Gen Xers walk around here. Y'all walk around with a chip on y'all shoulder. Y'all walking around as if every generation owe y'all, and y'all just sit back and eat y'all milk and cookies. That's how y'all act. Everybody just forgot about us. Shut up. Yeah, we know it was watched by Gen X, but it came out during the millennial period, sir. Was you watching Dragon Ball Z in 1994? Was Dragon Ball Z out in 1994? Was Dragon Ball Z out in 1991 in America? No, y'all didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. We did. Okay? Y'all didn't grow up with that. We did. Y'all was watching it in our time period, sir. Dragon Ball Z did not come out in 92. When you was 5 and 6 years old, you was not watching Dragon Ball Z, sir. Okay? Let's listen for context. Let's listen for context. What's up, Juju? How you doing? Gen X was the first generation of being fed the go to college and get a job lie over building family and community. We're also a product of Reaganomics, right? Which was very selfish and capitalist. Absolutely. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. This shit is thrown off on other generations as if it's our fault. It's thrown off as, oh, y'all got it easier than us. Oh, we do? Oh, we do. So the Reagan crack era is worse than this pill epidemic. Let's talk about it. So is the crack era worse than this pill era? And lean and fentanyl? That's what y'all telling me? Crack was worse than this, than what we dealing with now. Crack was worse than this? We all victims of something. We all victims of something. But it seems like the older generations use that as a crutch. Y'all use that as a crutch to not even support the younger generations. This is why I salute all my older brothers that support me. The Gen Xers that do support me. Because they understand what I'm saying. They're not taking this shit personal. Because they understand. Because they see what's actually going on out here. They see it. They see it. They understand. They understand. What up, Sidebar? Raining Woman says, no, I don't think crack was worse. Of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Only thing now is worse is fentanyl. And pills. And pills. Worse than crack. Worse than the crack epidemic. Way worse. Way worse. Zuma says crack is a dirty form of cocaine. We got medical grade opiates at our disposal. Thank you, Zuma. Thank you, Zuma. Medical grade opiates at their disposal. They can go get a 30 milligram Percocet willingly. And y'all, the crack, they popping Roxys. 30 milligram Roxys. Hydrocodones, and that's way worse than crack. Way worse than crack. Oh, y'all asked why the Gen Zs look older? It's also due to the type of drugs that they're using. You want to know why they look older? You wonder why they growing facial hair faster? You know why they looking old? Because they're on certain drugs. Back in the crack era. Come on now. Crack is not doing what these pills is doing to these kids. Flocka. They got shit like Flocka out here. Fentanyl. Spice. Ice. This is the type of shit these kids are on. Where y'all was smoking crack and weed mixed up. These kids walking around popping handfuls of Xanax. We see the videos. We see the videos. He popped 10 perks, threw them in his mouth and swallowed them with a bottle of lean. This is what? And how about this? How about we don't even try to compare what's worse? Because that's the problem. How about we stop trying to compare who went through more? Why are we doing that? Hey, New York Nikki, how you doing? Why are we doing that? How about we stop doing that? How about we stop comparing who went through more? So that makes me realer than you. That makes us stronger than you. Man, shut up. Shut up with that goofy shit. That shit not helping nobody. It's just making you feel good for the moment. And when older dudes bomb on younger dudes like that, it's to make them feel better. Oh yeah, I still got it. I still got it. These young boys better not play with me. Man, go sit down and go find a wife, bro. Go sit down somewhere, bro. Go be an elder. You're not even in your proper position. Because you should never be in position as an older brother to be competing with the youth and talking down on them. That means you out of line. If that's what you doing, that means you out of line, homie. That means you don't know who you are and who you supposed to be. What I look like down in Zuma, telling him what he not gonna be, telling him what he should be, what he shouldn't be, what he not gonna be, why his friends ain't shit, why all the women in his generation gonna fail, and why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? And trying to justify it at the same time? Because this is what Joe Budden does. Joe Budden does it all the time. He tries to rationalize why he continues to disparage young black men in the industry. He doesn't give you a real answer on why he does this. He just does it. But see, I know why you do it, Joe. You do it because that's what them niggas did to you. See, remember, Joe, you forgot you told us your story. We heard about your nightmares in hip hop and how them dudes held you back and did certain shit to you and said certain things about you and put out certain rumors in the industry about you. So now you gonna do that? So now you gonna do it? And we're gonna get to the footage. My brother Dale Diddy says, my generation is upset because we believe the lies and the BS. Instead of making sure the younger generation doesn't go through their version of what we went through, we're soaking in our mistakes. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's a domino effect. Because you see the last part you just said, my brother, we're soaking in our mistakes. This is what the Gen Zs are doing. This is what the millennials have done. This is why it takes the millennials so many years to transition, because we got to heal first. We got to get over this shit. So look at how these same things are going from generation to generation. And this is what the millennials have been trying to get Gen X and the generation before them and the boomers. And this is what we've been trying to get y'all to understand. That y'all need to stop that shit. Because every generation, they're not getting stronger. They're getting weaker. This is why the Gen Zs are dealing with anxiety, depression, deleting themselves. Because what are they doing? They're soaking in their mistakes. And they're looking for help and nobody's around. The only people who are around is the people who are going to keep talking down to them. We have to be the change we want to see. We can't be a part of the destruction and then say, oh, why nothing never changed? This is the problem. What's up, Key Monique? This is the problem. This is the problem. Nobody wants to come and apologize to the younger generation. My bad, y'all. We just don't know how to handle the shit we went through. Be honest. This is why y'all always hear me say this here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Won't y'all just be honest and say, we failed y'all. We still love y'all, but we failed. But just because we failed, we're going to see to it that y'all don't. But that's not what y'all niggas did. And y'all continue to not do it. This is why I triple salute you brothers who support me. And this is why I make sure I support younger brothers. It's why I make sure I keep my line and my doors open for the younger brothers. Because y'all kept y'all doors open to me. Y'all didn't give up on me. Y'all ain't start talking shit to me. Y'all encouraged me. Y'all hit me up on Instagram. Y'all comment under my workout videos. Bro, keep going. Bro, I'm proud of you. I love to hear that from my Gen X brothers, from the baby boomers. I love that. I need that type of support and motivation. That's agency. Agency doesn't mean for your generation. When I say we're our own agency, I mean all of us collectively. It doesn't matter what generation you from, because guess what? What I need from you, Zuma needs from me. That's why it's no need to compete. What I needed from you, Zuma needs from me. This is why this shit need to stop. That's why I need to stop. Come on now. Come on now. Yes. Absolutely, OG. Mark says that's also why those young people make examples out of them on the streets and in prison. Absolutely. Because they're really displaying their level of hurt. Come on, man. Zuma says, we don't even want an apology at this point. Just help us fix this. You see that? You see that? Look at this statement by my brother Zuma Duma. He said, we don't even want an apology. You see how they had to learn to cut that off? I don't care if y'all don't want an apology, Zuma. We're going to apologize. You don't have to want one, but we owe you one. We know it's a lot of shit y'all don't want to hear, but we're going to tell you it because you are human and you're supposed to hear it. You're supposed to hear that we love you. You're supposed to hear that we sorry. You're supposed to hear it. I don't care if y'all don't want to hear it. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it because that's what you're supposed to hear, because you're human, bro, and you're supposed to feel shit. So we don't care if you don't want it. We're going to give it because you need it. And we're going to help you fix it too. And we're going to help you fix it too. But guess what we're going to help fix first? You. See, we can't fix this until we're fixed. This is what my brother Dale Diddy has been expressing in the chat room through his comments. That a lot of things messed them up and it kept them from being able to be there in the way that we needed them, the millennials. And they understand that now. So before we could fix this, Zoomer, we got to fix one another. You see? Before we get to this project, let me talk to you. You see? Because love is what keep you motivated. That's what get the job done correctly. That's what's going to keep us going. So yeah, y'all might not want it. I know y'all don't want it because y'all not used to it. But we got to give it to y'all, man. Because y'all are human, man. Y'all not going to be automatons. Y'all not going to be robots, man. That's what they trying to turn y'all into. They already done turned y'all into goddamn killing machines. Y'all walk around and kill without emotion. So we have to say sorry. Maybe if we show you some compassion, you will show the next man some compassion. Maybe you won't be so numb. And I'm not talking directly to you, bro. But you know what I mean? I'm talking to y'all. See, Joe thinks that when he shit on these young brothers, he think because they rich that it doesn't mean nothing to them. But that shit hurts them. They don't like that shit. They don't like getting, talked about crazy in the media, especially by older dudes in their same industry that they think should be supporting them. You know what be happening with Joe too? And that's why Joe be looking so stupid, because a lot of the younger guys that he talks about, a lot of them dudes actually listen to his music. That's the crazy part with Joe. That's why he's a straight bozo. And I don't watch the Joe Budden podcast at all. I've been stopped watching since Rory and Maul left. That shit is garbage over there. Straight garbage. But the young dudes who he be disparaging was fans of him. This is what make him look even worse. That's why when you hear these guys talk, they be like, damn, I don't know why Joe was talking about me. I actually listened to Joe. I actually like Joe Budden music. But now, F him. F him. My brother Dale Diddy says Zuma Duma's message shows empathy and understanding. I'm sorry we didn't give y'all generation the same. Come on, bro. We got to heal before we build. Why is a man like Joe Budden, just like we talked yesterday about Shaq, being a 51-year-old man, Gen X, being a 51-year-old man, and is telling younger men not to open up to women? This is the same shit with Joe. How do you get to a place in your life, not just an age, but a certain place in your life, and this is what you promote? This is what comes out of your mouth? See, that shows us what's going on within. That shows what's going on within. Why do you have so much hate in your blood, Joe Budden? You made it, bro. Not only did you make it in the podcast world, you made it through all the bullshit that you went through hip hop. Being disenfranchised, being blackballed, all the stuff that you said, bro, you made it through and you still a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. And all that could come out your mouth about young black artists is something disparaging, bro? Where are you really at in your life, Joe? See, these are conversations I like to have with my bros, with the bros my age and older. Where are you really at in your life that you're promoting this to young brothers? Where are you at, bro? In your life? Joe Budden, your son are these rappers' age that you're talking about, you bozo. What is wrong with you? What I see why nobody's in your house but you and your gay dog. I see why, Joe. I see why nobody want to be around you. Since Santana left you, nobody wants to be around you. Because you are a walking cesspool for negativity. And that don't make no goddamn sense that you are so negative at your age and at your success level. It's embarrassing to black men. This is what we need to start looking at, bros. Brothers my age and up. Optics. Shout out to my comrade, the Book of Ronan. He always told me about that. Optics, bro. Pay attention to how you representing yourself. Optics. Joe, this is what you do? This is how you represent yourself at this time and point in your life? This is crazy. Brothers his age should be outraged by his behavior. Like, Joe, why are you attacking 20-something year old dudes? And these dudes not rappers. You attacking Cenat? You attacking Aiden Ross and other streamers? Because these guys are making more money than you? This is their time. They supposed to, Joe. They supposed to get more views than you. What are you talking about, Joe? What is wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, Joe? Them young boys supposed to be getting more money than you. They supposed to be getting more views than you. What is wrong with you? You are a Gen Xer. You need to thank the Lord that you can even make money in the industry that you was blackballed in. You need to thank God you can even make money. Let alone you competing with the guys who are the leaders of their generation. Cenat is a leader. Cenat is the leader of the gamers. He's one of the top streamers. What's wrong with you, bro? Cenat. And you should really be supporting him because he a young black man who's running this streaming shit. When it comes to gaming, why you really not supporting him? He a young black man. When they used to say the whole gaming world was for white boys, remember? The gaming world was for Asian and white boys. Now you got a young black boy running this shit. And you ain't supporting them and you ain't saluting them. You're a bozo. Remember, only the white boys could cut school, stay at home and play the game, smoke weed and play the game and get paid for it. We never knew how to do that. They figured it out, nigga. And what you do? Oh, he needs to shut up. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. All you know how to do is hate. When this young brother came into an industry and took over as a black man, you don't see that, Joe? You don't see that? Cenat run all this shit. He's the top gamer. What are you talking about? Who's bigger than Cenat? Somebody put it in the chat. If I don't know what I'm talking about, please correct me. Is there any streamer bigger than Cenat? Any gamer who streams on Twitch, is there anyone bigger than Cenat? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zuma Duma. Correct me if I'm wrong, my young brothers in the chat room, young Ray ass. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who's bigger than Cenat? Young Ray says DS1 speed. I show speed. Okay. I never even heard of I show speed. I never even heard of I show speed. So it's I show speed that's first, and then it's Cenat. Cause see, to the populace, it's Cenat. Cuzzo says nobody, the only person who is close. Nobody, the only person who is close is speed. Okay. He says, actually, don't watch it, bro. So y'all don't watch speed. I show speed is first and then Kai. Okay. Cuzzo says Kai is first and then speed. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So either way, at the top of the pyramid is Cenat. Whether he's neck and neck with I show speed or whatever, he's still a top. Any young, young dude trying to game right now, they're looking at Cenat, they're looking at Adin Ross as far as popularity. Because I never heard of Speed. I don't know if Speed, does the same thing as Kai and them. I never heard of him. See, when I first heard of Cenat, it was before he blew up. Because my son used to watch Cenat. Because he's a gamer. He used to watch Cenat. This is before Kai took off and blew up. Young Reyes says true. Zuma says Speed got the alphas on lock. Okay. So Speed got the next generation on lock. Kai got disease on lock. Okay. 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 So now, shout out to Chigs. Shout out to my man Chig Smooth. Shout out to Chigs, man. He always let guys who review his content, so shout out to Chigs, man. Fair use. But shout out to Chig Smooth. If y'all want to watch the whole video, make sure y'all go subscribe to Chig Smooth. And let's get into this video, y'all. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Support today's show. The links are going across the screen. Support today's show, y'all. Let's get to this video.
Calm the fuck down. Everybody calm the fuck down.
This is a young niggas. Shut your ass up, Milk. Nigga. Yo, y'all little streamer niggas don't always run shit. Shut the fuck up.
That's the.
Did y'all hear what Joe just said? Tell me that ain't no hating shit. Let me rewind it. Tell me this ain't no hating shit. Just listen to him. It just reeks out of this man's pores. Just reeks out of his pores.
Andy, Said,
Well, listen to this guy.
Calm the fuck down. Everybody calm the fuck down.
Listen to the young
I don't know
niggas.
who they are.
Shut your ass up, Noop. Nigga. Yo, y'all little streamer niggas don't always run shit. Shut the fuck up.
That's the
Some people don't give a fuck about your numbers.
Yeah, we don't care about none of that little streamy mosh pit, marked card, whatever you niggas is doing over there.
And let's keep it a buck. Parks, you said it. Utopia was mid, yo.
Yeah.
You didn't deserve to win.
What? Do y'all hear these dudes? It's no way shit like this is acceptable, bro. It's no way. Do y'all hear the hate coming through his words? Look how he's expressing them. He's really upset. Nobody cares about y'all numbers. Then why are you attacking them, you bozo? Because you trying to get numbers. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Instead of yo just teaming up with them and collaborating with them or interviewing Cenat to get the numbers, right? You try to disparage him to try to bully him to get numbers off of him. This is bozo bum nigga activity. This shit gotta stop between black men. This bozo bum ass competition shit. This is nasty work. Listen to this shit, man. Shout out to my man Cartel in the building. Bitter because he couldn't do it in his prime. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This gotta stop, man. This shit gotta stop, man. Listen to this shit.
I'll say it. Fuck that.
You fucking topia.
That shit was ass.
Nopia, nigga.
That nigga's just crazy.
That shit was, man.
I'm with you.
I'm just so happy that the streamer, that the little fuckity fucks finally have a look in the mirror moment and say, oh, it's not about us. No, adults are out, nigga.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Niggas got pocket handkerchiefs in.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas got fly shit on.
Musicians are out.
Yeah, real execs, business people, you little fuckity fucks. Shut up for a change. So sick of these niggas. We only get to do this once a year. Listen, we got to rush behind Killer Mike. Killer Mike won. We got to let these niggas know what the fuck we really think.
He won and ain't sit down with a single streamer.
Little motherfuckers.
Word, that part.
Not one of you
Not
niggas.
one. Niggas like, who? Yeah, him. We knew who he was.
Yeah, we respect you. Yo, oh shit, they broke the whole console. Oh, they smashed everything. Yo, we feel that. We feel that. But niggas is getting dressed and bringing women out tonight. All you fucking incels.
And the bass player.
Yeah.
Celloist.
Yeah.
Listen to
Whoa, Joe. I know you ain't just call nobody no incel. Hold up, Joe Budden. I know you ain't just call nobody no incel. You calling somebody an incel? The one who got embarrassed on national TV when he went to propose to a chick and she told a nigga, no, we just friends. Who, an incel? Mr. Pay for Play himself? Mr. Emotional Damage? You beat up on all your girls? An incel? The nerve of you, nigga. The nerve of this guy. The nerve of this guy. What? Yo. This dude is out of line, man.
All right, enough, y'all.
Yeah, enough.
Nah, they needed that.
Enough.
Right,
A little pow to remind you that there are still grown people running the music business.
Yeah. Y'all got the Viewers' Choice Awards, the Billboard Awards, and shit. Y'all kill.
Yeah, y'all got the fucking Nickelodeon Awards.
Hey, yo, all right, enough. All right, enough,
their
guys.
shit.
Come on.
Yeah.
That belongs to them.
I mean,
That game-
y'all get that. We got the griot, nigga.
Now, this is not the first time that Joe has had not so favorable comments towards Kai. When Kai hosted a meet and greet in New York City that went out of control, Joe called out Kai and had something to say about it. A couple months ago, when Kai did a jail stream, Joe also had something negative to say about it. So if I'm Kai and this guy Joe is constantly critiquing everything I do, at some point you're gonna feel like this guy is hating on you for no reason. And also when you call him an incel, which Kai is far from an incel, it kind of comes off as Joe hating on Kai Cenat and the influence he has in the music industry. So tonight Kai was fed up and he decided to go off on Joe. Here's Kai's response back to Joe.
Stop talking about streaming niggas, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Like, we some little niggas, my nigga. I would buy you, my nigga. Do you understand that, bro? Do you understand that, my nigga? You say you don't come off as hating, but you always bringing me up, bro. Relax, my nigga. Stop. It's okay. That's the thing, bro. Y'all don't ever, like, have respect to the old niggas, for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like respect to them for sure. The only thing I would say I was wrong at was, like, not even able to, like, do my research on Killer Mike and shit like that. But in the moment, if I want to voice my opinion, I'm going to voice my opinion. 100%, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's some people's problem. Y'all don't ever let the young niggas flourish. The young niggas think Utopia is fire. Let the young niggas think Utopia is fire. You feel me? The reason why shit going so crazy right now and y'all not being able to comprehend shit is because it's just simply a new wave of niggas, bro. It's just simply a new wave of niggas, bro. And that's what it is. Shout out to Killer Mike. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, but look, if I think this should have won that, okay, let it win. Nigga, I'm in my room just talking, bro. You feel me? It's always the young niggas this, the young niggas that, and you say it'll come off and hating, but bro, that come on, dude. Come on, brody. I could put up like 20 clips of you doubting every 2016 freshman, my nigga. And look at them boys right now, bro. You feel me? You feel me? It is what it is, bro. Y'all ain't never knew what streaming was. Y'all don't know what streaming was. Keep it like that. Y'all don't know, okay? Y'all shit on streaming, but because y'all don't understand it or y'all don't get the chance to understand it. And it's completely fine. Every time when some shit go on, it's somebody mentioning me. I be minding my business. Oh my God, I swear to God, bro. Chat, I be minding my fucking business, dude. And you talk about other niggas' careers, bro. Joe, you got one hit, Joe. Joe, pump it up. Like, you got one hit, though. You feel me? No offense to your career and shit like that. But come on, bro. Be real, bro.
I will buy you. God damn, Kai. That was disrespectful, man. Now, props to Kai for actually admitting that he didn't do any research on.
Now, what did Kai Cenat say wrong? Can y'all put it in the chat room? Shout out to my man Cartel in the building. What up, Cartel? Hey, Tasha Jackson, how you doing? Welcome to SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. She said, I stand with Kai, and I also think Joe is jealous. Very jealous. He's been jealous for a long time. Joe Budden has a jealous spirit. He has a jealous spirit. And he's not only jealous of men, he's jealous of women too. We've even heard his girlfriends say this about Joe. His baby mamas said this about Joe. His friends have said this about Joe. Whenever you actively target your homeboys' girls to have sex with your homeboys' girls, it's because you a jealous nigga. And Joe Budden was just arguing with his homeboy, Ish, right? About him actively pursuing one of his ex-girls. This is the type of shit Joe does. You see? So he carries this spirit with him with everyone. What did Kai Cenat say wrong? Kai Cenat told him, why you always hating on the young dudes? Why can't the young dudes just have their opinion? Why? Why everything that you say has to offend you? Why are you feeling like you're being targeted? Yeah, Joe, He's a chicken head, cuzzo. That's a fact. And Joe is known for this in the industry. This is a fact. He talks about all his friends behind their back. He tries to have sex with all of their girlfriends. This is a dirtbag sleazeball. Shout out to Alonzo Hall in the building. Salute, bro. Appreciate the pull up. He is a chicken head, cuzzo. That's a fact. He is a chicken head. Ebo says, all right, yo, I had to pull over and type this ish. Joe is a weak ass crank yanker puppet looking clown. The dude been rocking that George Michael shadow beard for decades. Me and my guys met him, and I guarantee you, y'all didn't like that dude. Joe Budden, he's a horrible dude, man. He's a poor excuse of a man. Poor excuse. He has no respect in the industry by damn near no one, really. Dale Diddy says, old ass ninja with that old ass style. Let the young dude shine. Sit your old ass down. Thank you. Thank you. Like Cenat just said. Why y'all mad at us? Because y'all didn't know nothing about streaming. Why you mad at us, bro? It's like he said, y'all just don't want to accept it's a new wave. It's a new wave. It's the future, Joe. You know something that we always say when a child is born? They're the future, Joe. Get in tune with the future. Learn from them. Oh, I forgot. You still want to have sex with the girls they have sex with, so you don't feel like you can learn from them, you bozo nigga. That's why you don't want to go and learn from them, because you afraid if one of their little girlfriends catch you learning from them, you ain't gonna have no chance with her. Nigga, you shouldn't even be looking at her. You bozo. You shouldn't even be looking at a girl that's Cenat's age or Aiden Ross's age. You supposed to be past that. You're supposed to be past that, Joe. You how old are you, Joe? About 50? 48? We know you're in your late 40s. Because you're a little bit younger than Jada kissing them. You're a little bit younger than Jada kissing them. Jada kissing them is in their early 50s. We know 51, 52, because Jay-Z is in his late 50s, damn near 60. Okay? We know how this go, Joe. The millennials grew up listening to you. We grew up listening to Joe. Pump It Up came up when we was in high school. That whole DJ Clue shit came out when we was in high school. We know you, Joe. You always been a crybaby. Since you started messing with Esther Baxter, we knew you was a crybaby and a narcissist. We knew that, Joe, since high school. Pump It Up. That came out when we was in high school. Go sit down, Joe. It's a new wave. Get in tune. Or continue to look like the buffoon you've been making yourself look like. Coming at these young men. Embarrassing yourself. Talking like they're your competition. You 50 years old, if not damn near 50, 20-year-olds is your competition? 25-year-olds is your competition? He said, cuz I'm 43, he 56. Come on now. Joe, do you know you competing with your son? When you competing with Adin Ross and Cenat and these other streamers, you're competing with your son, Joe. You forgot that you have a son that's in his 20s, if not damn near 30 years old, Joe. You're competing with your child, you dummy. This is probably why your son don't like to be around you. You're competing with your son. This is what you're doing when you're attacking Adin Ross, Cenat. These dudes are the same age as your kids. So how do you justify this? Anybody that's listening to Clouds, how do you justify it? You attacking kids that's your kids' age. How do you justify that? How do you justify bombing on somebody who your child look up to or listens to? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Shout out to Cuzzo again. I appreciate you, Cuzzo. Appreciate that super chat. Shout out to so-called black man. He says, dudes always say you can't control her when they try to sleep with your ex. That's not the point, bro. Exactly. Shout out to so-called black man. That's that Joe Budden shit. That's that Joe Budden shit. Yo, how you gonna listen to her over your mans? Because you was trying to sleep with her, and this is my ex-girl, you lying bozo. You think I don't know who you are, you sleaze dirtbag? This is the type of shit Joe does to his friends, y'all. He does this type of trifling shit to his friends. Disrespects his friends live on air. And a lot of you Gen X men carry yourselves this way and think that is cool. And then use what you've been through as the reason why you walk around and be a pompous asshole. Oh, well, you know, I've been through a lot. So? It's homeless people that got more respect than you. What's your excuse? You ain't been through what a homeless person been through. So what's your excuse? A homeless person got more respect than you. Since you want to talk about, oh, you know, y'all ain't been through what we've been through. Shut up, nigga. I'm tired of hearing that shit. That ain't gonna be your cop-out for being disrespectful and low vibration. What about what the fuck you putting me through right now? What about that? You ever thought about that? Oh, what I've been through. Yeah, oh, so this is why I gotta deal with that bullshit. So now you putting me through what you've been through. But you don't even recognize that because you want to be a victim. You want to be a victim. So you don't even see that you doing to the youth in the industry what was done to you. But when it was happening to you, somebody needed to come aid and assist you. But then you become the predator. You don't even become the guy who helps and aids. You become the guy who preys on them. This is why I say we got to heal before we build. What's that comedian, y'all, that said they shouldn't have never gave you niggas money? Who said that? Y'all put it in the chat room. What comedian said that? They shouldn't have never gave you niggas money. Some of you niggas should have never got no money. Because see, this what Joe Budden was waiting for. Joe Budden was waiting for the day where he could sit up and talk the shit that he talk. Because he's vindictive and he's a narcissist. He was waiting to shit on young dudes. He was waiting to let young dudes feel the shit that he'd been through. He was waiting to do this. He was waiting for this. He was waiting for the opportunity to do this. Dave Chappelle said that. Should have never gave you niggas money. Some of you niggas should never get no money. Because this is what you're going to do with it. You're going to become a slave master. You're going to begin to oppress your own people. Not give them the game, not collaborate with them, but suppress them. If you can't control them, you suppress them. You're doing the same shit the industry done to you. So once again, it's Gen X versus Gen Z. Once again. Yes, men need to be men. Absolutely. Joe Budden was properly messy as F from the get-go. Absolutely. It's terrible. He's terrible. And I really think Joe Budden, they just waiting for Joe Budden to crash. That's all. Dave Chappelle said that during the Rick James. Should have never gave you niggas no money. Should have never gave some of you niggas no money. OG says, crying ain't masculine. Go. Because that nigga was definitely whining. Mad at the youth when it's their time to shine. This is their time to shine. Joe, you're a millionaire. You're a 50-something-year-old millionaire. You still want the spotlight, bro? You still want to be seen? You don't want to just chill with your millions and walk around with your toes out and be zesty? You know, you and your gay dog? Yeah. We heard about what you like to do with your dog, you weirdo. But we ain't going to get into that. Because that just adds more to why you be hating on young dudes too. Because you're really a weirdo, Joe. You got money and turned into a weirdo. You got money and turned into a complete weirdo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Classy Creole. You can look it up. Yeah, the man he had relations with his dog. Joey. Yeah. That big old fat dog that used to be in his house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even think Hollywood got him, Zuma. I think that money got him. I don't even think Hollywood got him. Joe won't make the cut for Hollywood. Joe won't even make the cut for Hollywood. I think money is just making him who is just him being able to feel comfortable expressing who he always was. That's all that is. It's the money that's doing it to Joe. Hollywood don't even want him. He's a reject. He's a reject, Zuma. Club Fortune says he became a massive cornball. Man. Cynical one says, I can't forgive bestiality. Turned into or became more of. And Saigon cooked them badly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And let's not forget how Crooked Eye and Joel Ortiz exposed Joe too for being a grease ball and a sucker. She says there's no excuse for that. He better not be messing with them animals like that, huh, cynical one? You said Joe could violate humans, but he better not violate them animals, huh? He better leave them animals alone, huh? Cynical one not playing with them animals. Zuma says, how you get rejected by the weirdos? They don't want, honestly, Zuma, nobody wants Joe around them. Them industry cats, he can't be around none of them. They do not like Joe. He cannot be around them. Joe is literally the male version of Tasha K in the industry. If you want to ever compare a man to Tasha K, that's Joe Budden all day. All day. When it comes to the industry that he's in, nobody likes him, just like nobody likes Tasha K. Yeah, it was natural. Yeah, it was natural, cuzzo. Joe Budden's a weirdo. Once he got that bag, he just unleashed it. He just popped the lock on it. I'm not that much younger than you, but I get it. Early millennials can act like Gen X's as well. Absolutely. They're Gen X adjacent. Cynical says, violating humans is bad too, but I despise grapists, whether they're human or animal. I agree. I totally agree. Joe Budden can't stay in a stable relationship with his therapist. Nope. He can't. He's too narcissistic, bro. Joe Budden's is gonna crash. He's gonna crash on his own, like he's always done. Like he's always done. The only reason why Joe thrived in the podcast game is because Tax Stone couldn't leave Troy Ave alone and got himself sent to jail. Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact, Club Fortune. Big facts. Big facts. Because Joe stepped right into Tax Stone's spot. Absolutely. Tasha says, okay, Club Fortune, thanks for that. Okay. Young Reyes says, DS1, I'm glad I was never a fan of Joe. Just like early Zoomers usually act like millennials. Yeah, they're adjacent to us. Mm-hmm. Young Reyes says, DS1, I always thought Joe was a hater. Cuzzo says, because he's a snitch. Yo, that telling. Yes, God will judge. He's the ultimate judge. Shout out to my brother Outrageous TV. He says he's worse than Tasha K. Why does Joe Budden have a jealous heart and a jealous soul, especially when he dated many beautiful women and has a career in a podcast? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. That man does have a jealous heart, bro. He does. He has a spirit of jealousy on him that he can't get off. And it's been like that for years in Joe. See, people forgot. That's why I'm glad Cenat brought that up. I'm glad Cenat brought that up. Joe bombed on the freshmen of the 2016 cover of XXL. He been going at the youth since then. It's 2024. But it's always this battle between Gen X, Gen Z, Gen X, millennials. It's always this battle, man, and this constant fight and this war that we need to end as men, because we got a lot of work to do as men. It's not just the work of the youth. We got to work with them, not against them. We have to work with them, not against them. We have to let them know that we're here to assist them, no matter what it is. Whether it's good advice, some motivation, or directly getting with them and helping them build some shit. But why wouldn't we be building with the Zoomers? Why wouldn't we be trying to build with the alphas? Why? They're the future. Millennials. Some of our children are alphas, our generation alpha. You see why I say we're our own agency? Some of our children, some of our sons are Generation Alpha, millennials. Just like a lot of you Gen Xers, y'all sons are Zoomers. Some of y'all had children early, so some of y'all got millennial children too. Or late millennial children. But a lot of y'all Gen Xers, y'all children are Zoomers. Right now, your son is 22, 23, 24. Why wouldn't we be building with them? They the future. They know. They have the keys to what's already gonna be happening. Why wouldn't we get with them? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we allow them in our circles and just let them talk and vibe? We're our own agency, brothers. We talk about the government being against us all the time. But guess what the government has? The government has agency. They work together. They aid and assist with one another in each other's successes and in each other's troubles and in each other's challenges. This is what we have to do, brothers. But you don't even know what these young brothers need from us because you shunning them. You shitting on them. You telling them what they not. You're telling them what they not going to be. You're telling them what they're never going to be. So guess what they're going to do? All right, well, we'll just take our information and when some of this information we could be getting from these Zoomers can bring us back to life. Did you ever think about that, Joe? You want the numbers, right? Go do interview Casanat. You'll get the numbers. That's what 21 Savage did. That's what Drake did. Come on, man. That old giving out work on a block mentality to young dudes, that shit is dead and in the water, homie. Where you think you're going to suppress people so you can have the access and the access to what's going on in your industry. No, it don't work like that, homie. These young dudes are in charge. And these young dudes do shit a little bit different. They do shit a little bit different. You know, they like to feed their homies. They like for all their homies to have on Rolexes. They like for all their homies to wear a Mary. These young boys signing record deals and paying for their homeboys to get out of jail. Putting money on their homeboys' books while they in jail. This is what they doing. While you sitting back hating on them, you don't even know what they got going on. They more solid than some of you Gen Xers. Because a lot of y'all who became rappers ain't take care of your homies in jail, ain't take care of your homies on the block. They doing it. So a lot of them are realer than y'all. That's why I rock with the youth. They realer than y'all. They realer than y'all. That's the crazy part. A lot of them are realer than y'all. Yo, here, big bro. This type of shit they do. Yo, here. Yo, you good? Yo, just hit me. What you Gen Xers say? Man, I ain't helping that nigga. Man, he better learn how to get it. He better go get a job. Oh, bozo ass nigga. Then as soon as you need help, you want to call somebody's phone. Bozo shit. And this is why we can't grow as black men together. Because every generation knocks down the future generation. This is why. The generations before, instead of doing what they supposed to do, you go against us. You become that self-inflicted wound. In return, you destroying yourself. In return, you destroying yourself. And guess what else you doing too? You letting the next generations know that it's okay to destroy yourself and to destroy the next generations because you didn't make it. So now you're going to go out your way and see to it that they don't make it as far as you did. That's wicked. That's wicked, man. The children are our future. Your children's supposed to do more than you. Your children's supposed to make more money than you. Your children's supposed to have a better car than you. What the fuck? They're supposed to wear better clothes than you. You grew up in 1980. What are we competing for? Let's get it together, brothers. Let's get it together, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Of course, I stayed into triple overtime today, man. I definitely didn't want to stay this whole time. I know it's Friday, but salute to everyone who stayed the entire show, man. Salute to everyone who stayed the entire show. I appreciate all the love and the support. Make sure y'all done what's free already before y'all get up out of here. Make sure y'all done what's free. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're new here, you enjoyed the content, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you notified every time I drop some new content right here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. If you enjoyed today's show, do not hesitate. Hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. Financially support today's show, y'all. Support the show. Support the show. I will be coming up next week. In the next couple of weeks, I will be letting y'all know, man. Y'all got to start supporting the channel more. Start supporting the channel, man. Start supporting the channel. Support the people who is here for you. Don't just come in here and listen and don't even hit the like button. Don't even do what's free. Support who rock with you, man. Because we coming up in a time where agency is going to be extremely important. Agency. And it's going to be a time where a lot of people going to be looking for that. Y'all already know and have known a place where y'all can come for that. So y'all got to support that to make sure we still here. We got internet bills to pay. We got shit to pay too. Support the show, y'all. Don't support your destruction. Support your construction. Support your growth. Don't support your failure. Don't support your losses. Support growth, man. Support growth, man. So shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. What up, Sonny? Salute. Shout out to my guy, Sonny Blanco, in the building. Shout out to everyone, man. If you have supported today's show financially, it's very much appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Salute to everyone in the building. Get down in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know what you think of today's show, y'all. Let me know what you think of today's show. I got you, cuzzo. Salute. I appreciate your support, family. Much love. I got you. Absolutely, Cartel. Prayer changes everything, man. Prayer changes everything. A house divided against itself cannot stand. We need to understand this, brothers. We're our own agency. We're our own agency, man. Much love to y'all. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all next week, man. Hold up. Before we go, y'all know this entire week, we did all content about Gen Zs. I created the playlist. Go to the playlist, the Gen Z conversation, Generation Z conversations. Click that playlist. One of my lovely mods, before we get up out of here, please drop that link to that playlist in case anybody missed any episodes this week. Y'all can catch up. This show is on that playlist as well. Shout out to Chig Smooth for the video as well. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Hey, Miss Angie, you're gonna have to catch the replay, sweetheart. But I appreciate you stopping through. I hope all is well with you. Hope all is well with you. We're gonna catch y'all next week, man. Peace.